Hey there, explorers! Ever wondered what makes our planet tick? It's the mighty rivers that carve through landscapes, nurture civilizations, and shape our world. In today's video, we're diving into the most important rivers on Earth, those colossal veins of our planet that have witnessed history, sparked innovation, and continue to influence millions of lives. So, grab your virtual canoe and get ready for an adventure that flows through time and geography. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a journey with us. Let's set sail. Embark on a journey through the iconic rivers of North and South America, where mighty waterways like the Mississippi and Amazon have shaped landscapes, cultures, and histories. These rivers have served as lifelines for both nature and human civilizations, providing sustenance and pathways for exploration. From the heartland of North America to the lush rainforests of South America, each river tells a unique story. Discover how these rivers have influenced the continents they traverse. Join us as we dive into their remarkable tales. Our journey begins with the iconic Mississippi River, often called the Father of Waters. Stretching approximately 2,320 miles from its source at Lake Itasca in Minnesota to the Gulf of Mexico, this majestic river has been a witness to the growth of a nation. As we follow its course through 10 U.S. states, we see how it has served as a critical artery for commerce, agriculture, and transportation. The Mississippi's rich ecosystem supports an astounding variety of life, with over 260 species of fish calling its waters home. This biodiversity extends to the skies above, where countless birds use the river as a navigational guide during their seasonal migrations. However, like many of our planet's great rivers, the Mississippi faces significant environmental challenges. As we move westward, we encounter the Missouri River, the longest in North America. Spanning 2,341 miles, this mighty waterway begins its journey in the Rocky Mountains of western Montana before joining forces with the Mississippi north of St. Louis. The Missouri tells a tale of exploration and westward expansion, its waters having carried the hopes and dreams of countless settlers. The Missouri's ecosystem, while facing its own set of challenges, continues to support a wide range of wildlife. From the ancient paddlefish to the majestic sturgeon, the river's inhabitants are a testament to nature's resilience. Yet, like its eastern cousin, the Missouri grapples with the impacts of human activity, prompting ongoing conservation efforts. Our North American river tour concludes with the Yukon, a wild and relatively untamed waterway that stretches 1,980 miles through some of the continent's most remote landscapes. From its source in British Columbia, Canada, to its mouth at the Bering Sea in Alaska, the Yukon River has long been a lifeline for indigenous communities and wildlife alike. The Yukon's history is intertwined with tales of gold rushes and frontier spirit, but today, it faces a different kind of challenge. Climate change is altering the river's delicate balance, affecting everything from ice patterns to salmon populations. Yet, efforts to preserve the Yukon's pristine ecosystem and support traditional ways of life continue, reminding us of the importance of harmony between humans and nature. Crossing the equator, we find ourselves in the realm of the mighty Amazon, the world's largest river by water volume. Stretching approximately 4,000 miles across the heart of South America, the Amazon is more than just a river. It's the pulsing center of the world's largest rainforest and one of the planet's most crucial ecosystems. The Amazon's story is one of superlatives. Its basin, covering about 2.7 million square miles, is a treasure trove of biodiversity, home to millions of species, many yet to be discovered. From the playful river dolphins to the elusive jaguars, the Amazon supports an unparalleled web of life. But this natural wonder faces significant threats from deforestation, mining, and climate change, making it a focal point for global conservation efforts. And our journey concludes with the Parana River, a vital waterway that spans 3,030 miles through the heart of South America. Flowing through Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina, the Parana has been instrumental in shaping the region's development and ecology. Its basin supports a mosaic of ecosystems, from lush wetlands to sprawling grasslands, each teeming with unique flora and fauna. The Parana's waters have long been harnessed for human use, with massive hydroelectric projects like the Itaipu Dam showcasing both the benefits and challenges of large-scale river management. As with many of the world's great rivers, the Parana faces ongoing environmental pressures, prompting a delicate balancing act between development and conservation. Our journey now continues with the influential rivers of Europe, from the Danube to the Rhine, to uncover how these waterways have shaped the continent's history, culture, and economies. These rivers weave through diverse landscapes and societies, acting as arteries of civilization. They have supported development and fostered connection across regions. Each river presents unique stories of human interaction and natural beauty. Join us as we explore the significance of these majestic European rivers. The first stop is the Danube River, the second longest river in Europe, stretches approximately 2,850 kilometers, 1,770 miles, from its source in the Black Forest of Germany to its delta in the Black Sea. Flowing through 10 countries, Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova, and Ukraine, the Danube is one of the world's most international rivers. Historically, it has served as a crucial waterway for trade and transportation, acting as a boundary and a conduit for cultural exchange. The Danube's ecosystem is rich and diverse, supporting numerous species of fish, birds, and other wildlife. Over 100 species of fish, including the endangered sturgeon, inhabit its waters. The Danube Delta, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of Europe's most biodiverse regions, providing critical habitats for many bird species, including pelicans and herons. Human activities have significantly altered the Danube over the centuries. Dam construction, pollution, and navigation projects have impacted its natural flow and biodiversity. However, initiatives such as the Danube River Protection Convention aim to promote sustainable management and conservation. The future of the Danube will likely involve balancing economic development with environmental protection to preserve its ecological integrity and cultural heritage. Our next river is flowing approximately 1,230 kilometers, 760 miles, from its source in the Swiss Alps to the North Sea. The Rhine River is one of Europe's most important rivers. It passes through Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Germany, France, and the Netherlands. Historically, the Rhine has been a vital trade route, particularly during the Roman Empire and the Middle Ages, serving as a major artery for the movement of goods and people. The Rhine's ecosystem supports a variety of wildlife, including numerous fish species such as salmon and trout, which have been the focus of significant conservation efforts. The river's banks are also home to diverse plant species and provide important habitats for birds and other animals. The Rhine has faced considerable environmental challenges, including industrial pollution, habitat loss, and the construction of dams and weirs. These barriers have disrupted the river's natural flow and affected its biodiversity. Recent efforts to improve water quality and restore fish migration routes have shown positive results, with increasing numbers of salmon returning to the river. The future of the Rhine will depend on continued efforts to address these environmental issues and promote sustainable management practices. Moving now to the Volga River, which is the longest river in Europe, stretches approximately 3,692 kilometers, 2,294 miles, from the Valdai Hills in Russia to the Caspian Sea. Flowing entirely within Russia, it passes through major cities such as Tver, Nizhny Novgorod, Kazan, and Volgograd. The Volga has been a critical lifeline for Russia, serving as a major transportation route and supporting agriculture, industry, and hydroelectric power generation. The Volga's ecosystem is diverse, supporting a wide range of fish species, including sturgeon, perch, and catfish. The river's basin is also home to various bird species and provides important habitats for mammals such as beavers and otters. However, the Volga faces significant environmental challenges, including pollution from industrial and agricultural sources, habitat destruction, and the impacts of dam construction. Efforts to address these issues include initiatives to reduce pollution, restore natural habitats, and improve water management practices. The future of the Volga will likely involve balancing economic development with environmental conservation to ensure the river remains a vital resource for Russia and its people. Coming next, the Rhone River, which is one of Europe's major rivers, with a flow length of approximately 813 kilometers, 505 miles, from its source in the Swiss Alps to the Mediterranean Sea. Passing through Switzerland and France, the Rhone has played a crucial role in the region's economy and culture. Since Roman times, it has been an important trade route, facilitating the movement of goods and people. The Rhone's ecosystem supports a variety of wildlife, including fish species such as trout and pike, as well as numerous bird species. The river's banks are home to diverse plant species and provide important habitats for mammals and other animals. The Rhone Valley is renowned for its vineyards, producing some of the world's finest wines. The Rhone faces environmental challenges, including pollution from industrial and agricultural sources, habitat loss, and the impacts of dam construction. Efforts to address these issues include initiatives to improve water quality, restore natural habitats, and promote sustainable management practices. The future of the Rhone will depend on continued efforts to balance economic development with environmental conservation. Our last European stop is the Elbe River, one of Central Europe's major rivers, flows approximately 1,094 kilometers, 680 miles, from its source in the Czech Republic to the North Sea. Passing through Germany, the Elbe has been an important trade route since ancient times, facilitating the movement of goods and people. The Elbe's ecosystem supports a variety of wildlife, including fish species such as salmon and trout, as well as numerous bird species. The river's banks are home to diverse plant species and provide important habitats for mammals and other animals. The Elbe Valley is renowned for its natural beauty and cultural heritage, with several UNESCO World Heritage Sites located along its course. Before we move towards Asia, a little and gentle reminder. Europe's rivers highlight the critical need for sustainable management as they continue to nourish ecosystems and communities. By preserving these waterways, we protect historical and cultural lifelines. The future health of these rivers mirrors our commitment to environmental stewardship. Let us work together to ensure these rivers remain vibrant. Their vitality is essential for generations to come. Thank you for sticking with us so far. And now our journey moves along Asia's most majestic rivers, such as the Ganges and Yangtze, which have birthed civilizations and supported diverse ecosystems. These rivers illustrate the power of nature and humanity's interdependence. They play crucial roles in the lives of billions, shaping cultural and geographical landscapes. Each river tells a story of resilience and interconnectedness. Explore these vital waterways and their profound impacts. Going deep, in the foothills of the Himalayas, we find the birthplace of the sacred Ganges River emerges. Flowing for 2,525 kilometers, the Ganges is not just a river but a goddess to millions of Hindus. Its banks are dotted with ancient cities and holy sites, where the faithful gather to perform rituals that have endured for millennia. As we follow the Ganges through the densely populated plains of northern India, we witness its dual nature, a source of life and spirituality, yet facing severe pollution challenges. The river's future hangs in the balance, with ambitious cleanup programs striving to restore its purity while preserving its cultural significance. The Ganges Basin is one of the most fertile and densely populated areas in the world, supporting over 400 million people. The river supports agriculture, provides water for domestic and industrial use, and serves as a vital transportation route. Its alluvial plain is one of the largest and most fertile in the world, contributing significantly to the agricultural output of both India and Bangladesh. The Ganges ecosystem supports a rich biodiversity, including the endangered Ganges river dolphin, gharial, a type of crocodile, and numerous fish species. However, this ecosystem is under threat due to pollution, habitat destruction, and climate change. Efforts to clean the river, such as the Namami Gange program, are ongoing. Traveling northwest of the Indian subcontinent, we encounter the mighty Indus River. Spanning 3,180 kilometers, This ancient waterway once nurtured one of the world's earliest civilizations. Today, it continues to be a lifeline for millions, particularly in Pakistan, where it supports the world's largest irrigation system. The Indus tells a tale of both abundance and scarcity. While it brings life to arid regions, it also faces threats from pollution and overuse. As we follow its course, we see how this river has become a symbol of both cooperation and contention between nations, highlighting the complex interplay between water resources and geopolitics. The river's ecosystem is diverse, supporting various fish species and providing habitats for migratory birds. Notable species include the Indus River dolphin, an endangered freshwater cetacean found only in the Indus River system. The Indus is also a source of geopolitical tension, with water-sharing agreements between India and Pakistan being a contentious issue. The Indus Waters Treaty, signed in 1960, governs water allocation between the two countries. The future of the Indus will depend on sustainable management practices, international cooperation, and adaptation to climate change impacts. Moving forward to East Asia, we find the Mekong River, a 4,350-kilometer-long waterway that connects 6 countries in Southeast Asia. As we trace its path from the Tibetan Plateau to the South China Sea, we witness the incredible biodiversity it supports, from rare dolphins to giant catfish. The Mekong is a testament to the delicate balance between development and conservation. We see how dam construction and climate change are altering its flow, impacting both wildlife and the millions of people who depend on its resources. Yet, we also observe efforts to preserve this unique ecosystem and the cultural heritage it has fostered for centuries. Historically and culturally, the Mekong has been a lifeline for millions of people in Southeast Asia, supporting agriculture, fishing, and transportation. The river basin is crucial for food security, with its fisheries being among the world's largest inland fisheries, providing a primary source of protein for millions of people. The future of the Mekong will depend on balancing economic development with environmental conservation and addressing the transboundary nature of water resource management. Continuing northward, we reach the Yellow River, Huanghe, often called the Mother River of Chinese civilization. Stretching 5,464 kilometers, it earns its name from the golden-hued sediment it carries. As we follow its course, we see how it has shaped China's history, sometimes bringing prosperity, other times devastating floods. The Yellow River Basin is an important agricultural region, producing a significant portion of China's wheat, corn, and other crops. The river also supports numerous cities and industrial centers, providing water for irrigation, industry, and domestic use for millions of people. However, the Yellow River faces severe environmental challenges. It suffers from pollution, overuse of water resources, and desertification in its upper reaches. The river's flow has been significantly reduced due to increased water consumption, leading to periods where the river doesn't reach the sea. Conservation efforts are underway to address these issues, including water management projects and ecosystem restoration initiatives. The Chinese government has implemented policies to reduce pollution, increase water use efficiency, and restore the river's ecosystem. The future of the Yellow River will depend on the success of these efforts and the ability to balance economic development with environmental sustainability. Our journey in Asia culminates with the mighty Yangtze, Asia's longest river at 6,300 kilometers. From its origins in the Tanggula Mountains to its mouth near Shanghai, the Yangtze showcases China's past, present, and future. We see ancient temples and modern megacities, traditional fishermen and massive hydroelectric dams. The Yangtze plays a crucial role in China's history, culture, and economy. It supports nearly 1/3 of China's population and covers about 1/5 of the country's land area. The river basin is known for its rich biodiversity, supporting numerous species of fish, birds, and other wildlife, including the critically endangered Yangtze finless porpoise. Throughout history, the Yangtze has been vital for transportation, agriculture, and cultural development. Many of China's most important cities, including Chongqing, Wuhan, and Shanghai, are located along its banks. The Three Gorges region, famous for its stunning scenery, has been an inspiration for Chinese poets and artists for centuries. The Yangtze faces environmental challenges due to pollution, habitat loss, and the impacts of large-scale infrastructure projects. Conservation efforts are ongoing to protect the river's ecosystem and balance economic development with environmental preservation. These efforts include pollution control measures, habitat restoration projects, and initiatives to protect endangered species. The future of the Yangtze will depend on the success of these conservation efforts and sustainable management practices that can support both economic growth and ecological health. Traveling now to explore Africa's life-sustaining rivers, the Nile, Congo, and Niger, which have shaped civilizations and nurtured diverse ecosystems. These waterways are vital to millions, revealing stories of resilience and the human-nature connection. They play pivotal roles in the continent's culture and environment. Each river presents unique challenges and opportunities. Join us as we uncover the significance of these African rivers. Initiating the African adventure with the mighty Nile, the world's longest river, stretching an impressive 6,650 kilometers from the heart of Africa to the Mediterranean Sea. For millennia, the Nile has been the lifeblood of Egypt, its annual floods bringing fertile silt to nourish the land and give birth to one of the world's earliest civilizations. As we follow the Nile's northward journey through 11 countries, we witness its diverse ecosystems supporting a rich tapestry of life. Crocodiles bask on its banks, hippos wallow in its waters, and countless fish species thrive beneath its surface. At its mouth, the Nile Delta fans out, creating a vital wetland habitat for migratory birds. Yet, the Nile faces modern challenges. Dams like the Aswan High Dam in Egypt and the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam in Ethiopia have altered its natural rhythms, sparking debates about water rights and environmental impacts. The future of this great river hinges on cooperation between the nations that share its waters, as they strive to balance development needs with ecological preservation. Moving westward, we encounter the mighty Congo River, second only to the Nile in length among African rivers. Flowing for 4,700 kilometers through the heart of the continent, the Congo is the pulse of Central Africa's vast rainforests. The Congo Basin is a world of superlatives, home to the second-largest rainforest on Earth, rivaled only by the Amazon. This lush ecosystem teems with life, harboring countless species found nowhere else on the planet. The river itself is a living laboratory, with over 700 fish species identified and new discoveries still being made. Like the Nile, the Congo has played a pivotal role in human history, serving as a vital transportation route and shaping the region's colonial past. Today, it remains an economic lifeline for millions, but faces threats from deforestation and industrial pollution. The future of the Congo and its irreplaceable rainforest hangs in the balance, as conservationists and local communities work to find sustainable solutions that protect both the environment and livelihoods. And concluding with the Niger River, our African journey comes to an end. The Niger is a waterway as unique in its course as it is in its importance to West Africa. Flowing for 4,180 kilometers in a distinctive boomerang shape, the Niger has nurtured civilizations for thousands of years. From its source in the Guinea Highlands, the Niger wins its way through Mali, Niger, and Nigeria, creating the vast inland delta in Mali, a mosaic of wetlands, lakes, and channels that supports a rich diversity of life and human activity. As it approaches the Atlantic, the river flows into the Niger Delta, one of the world's largest wetlands and a biodiversity hotspot. The Niger, like its northern and central African counterparts, faces significant challenges. Pollution, climate change, and the encroaching Sahel threaten its flow and the ecosystems it supports. Yet, there is hope. International cooperation and conservation efforts are underway to protect this vital resource, balancing the needs of a growing population with the preservation of the river's natural heritage. And in our last stop around the world rivers, we come to discover the Murray River, Australia's longest and most significant waterway, which weaves through diverse landscapes and supports ecosystems, communities, and economies. From its source in the Australian Alps to its journey to the sea, this river is a cornerstone of history and culture. The Murray has shaped the regions it traverses, providing sustenance and inspiration. It is a testament to resilience and natural beauty. Explore the vibrant story of the Murray River, which is Australia's longest river, stretches approximately 2,508 kilometers, 1,558 miles, from its source in the Australian Alps to its mouth at Lake Alexandrina near Adelaide in South Australia. It forms part of the Murray-Darling Basin, which covers about 1/7 of the Australian landmass. The river flows westward, forming the border between New South Wales and Victoria for most of its length, before turning southward into South Australia. Historically, the Murray River has been crucial to Aboriginal peoples for tens of thousands of years, serving as a source of food, water, and transportation. In more recent history, it played a vital role in the European settlement and development of inland Australia, supporting agriculture and serving as a major transportation route. The river's significance in Australian culture and history cannot be overstated, as it has shaped the development of communities and industries along its course. The Murray supports a diverse ecosystem, including numerous species of fish, birds, and other wildlife. It's home to iconic Australian species like the Murray cod, Australia's largest freshwater fish, and provides critical habitats for many migratory birds. The river and its associated wetlands form a complex ecological system that is vital to the region's biodiversity. However, this ecosystem faces significant challenges due to human activities and environmental changes. The Murray River faces several environmental issues, including overextraction of water for irrigation and urban use, salinity problems due to land clearing and irrigation practices, and altered flow regimes due to dam construction and water regulation. Climate change has exacerbated these challenges, leading to more frequent droughts and reduced rainfall in the catchment area. These factors have had significant impacts on the river's health and the species that depend on it. Conservation efforts to address these issues include the Murray-Darling Basin Plan, which aims to balance water use between human needs and environmental requirements. Environmental water allocations, salinity management programs, and restoration of native fish populations and riparian vegetation are also ongoing. The future of the Murray River will depend on sustainable management practices and adaptation to changing climatic conditions, as it continues to play a crucial role in Australia's ecology, economy, and cultural identity. As we conclude our journey through the world's most important rivers, I hope you've enjoyed discovering the vital waterways that shape our continents, from the mighty Amazon in South America to the iconic Nile in Africa and beyond. These rivers not only nourish our lands, but also connect cultures and histories across the globe. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. If you found this video informative and engaging, please like and subscribe to stay up to date with more captivating insights into global geography and history.